Hey guys, it's AnontheMarten here.
Hey, it's Crossline.
And guess what? It's time for a death battle! Yay! It, guys, it's time for the winner of the tournament of champions. It's Wile Coyote versus Tomcat from Tom and Jerry. Huzzah! So
I'd be happy about this one.
Yep. Okay. So this has been a pretty popular one. I almost it was the fact that this is only second place last year was honestly kind of amazing because I go up against Sans versus the Judge, like Sans Undertale. Yeah. But uh, I, I think everyone knows who Tom and Jerry is. But it's a crossover. You have something stuff to share. Why don't you explain to us
Yeah.
why versus Tom is so peak?
Okay, people. I am a huge fan of both the Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. I've seen almost all the stuff for them. Not everything from the classic era of Looney Tunes, not everything from the classic era of Tom and Jerry, but most of it. And I can say this is going to be a fun fight. To start with Tom, not only do we have the standard cat stuff for him, he's been a sword fighter, a bowsman, a race car driver. He has had superpowers, he's been to the future, he has access to magic. There are so many different versions of Tom throughout the multiverse that he can be a force to be reckoned with in any way, shape, or form. From being a detective to being a pet to Santa.
You also forgot. He was Urshel Long in the Tom and Jerry mobile game.
I was just about to talk about the mobile game.
Okay.
So if you don't know, there is a freaking Tom and Jerry mobile game in China. It's kind of like a 2D version of Dead by Daylight or Identity V, from what I've gathered.
Yeah.
With Tom and other cats being the, you know, murderer, monsters, killers, whatever you want to call them. And let's just say, with all the alt skins, you can have a Techno Tom, to a surfing sword fighting Tom, to a Tom based on some Chinese mythical figures and gods. So, yeah, a lot of potential for Tom.
Well, also a lot of
And then, of course, we have Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. What is there to say about him? He has an infinite amount of money, basically, to get a bunch of different gadgets and gizmos. He builds gadgets and gizmos that can do stuff from cloning to time travel to just making trees into biofuel. He can survive just about anything like Tom can, but he has a scientific explanation for it, at least. Toon DNA. Thank you, University, for that little tidbit. And of course, he's really adorable with bugs. You have a wonderful, you have a wonderful old married couple back and forth banter.
not the Roadrunner.
Him and the Roadrunner don't even talk to each other outside of an occasional talk with a sign. Like, I get that people ship them together just like Baffy, but unlike Baffy, they don't actually have a relationship with each other. Like,
They're friends.
they're just. Have you ever seen them hang out in media at all?
Space Jam.
Like, Space Jam does not count. Space Jam will never count. And even in Space Jam, they don't actively hang out together. You don't see them next to each other. Well, you probably can see them next to each other, but you don't actually see them interact with each other outside of a group setting, maybe. And we are not getting into Space Jam 2. We will never get into Space Jam 2.
They might get into Space Jam too, considering they're talking about weaknesses. With the
Well,
movie where Bugs Bunny died.
well, yes, but we're not. Yes. Okay, we might get into Space Jam 2, but we will never get into Space Jam 2, personally.
Uh huh. I know. Fucking LeBron James multiverse is fucking.
There's
Man,
also the fact that There's also the fact that his descendant, Techie Coyote gets the power to, self-regenerate. I think magnetism. But
Motherfucker.
unfortunately, that won't apply to this battle.
Yeah, motherfucker
Just
has
like his Green Lantern ring probably won't apply because you never actually see him use it in the comic. You
motherfucker.
just see him get it at the end.
Man's got the power to regenerate, even though body had by default. What weak sauce? Absolutely weak sauce.
To be fair, we we see him regenerate way faster than Wile did in his cartoon.
I see Wile
Like,
Coyote. I see Wile Coyote regenerate from Ash in the instant he was vaporized.
yes, but that was from University, not his original cartoon.
Still counts.
Yes, it does, but it came after Lunatic.
Uh-huh.
So at the time of Lunatics, he was regenerating faster than Wile E. Of course, Tom regenerates faster than Wile from at that point in time too, but still.
Yeah, okay. And so in terms of the Deathball itself, I don't know. This is actually fucking close. I don't know who's going to win because I'm depending on how you guys think of cosmology, because apparently that's a thing in Looney Tunes nowadays. Wily technically has the advantage, but Wily can also just regenerate from everything. But also, Tom can technically die if he loses all his lives. The thing is, he can always just go get more. So it could be a stalemate. It could be like Courage versus Scooby.
It also helps Tom is kind of faster on the regenerating side than Wile E.
Is he though?
Of course. Yeah. Like, again, comparing the old cartoons to.
Oh, they're not going to include just the old cartoons though.
I know, but like, Luniversity is a new thing, so it's still taking me a minute to like fully register the stuff he's done in it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, Wile falls off a cliff. It cuts to a while later. Tom falls off a cliff. We see him get right back up.
We'll see about that once we get to the full episode. Speaking of which, guys, you might have noticed that there's a person missing here. Yeah, so Cecil's not here, and I have no fucking idea where he is. He was.
He might show up later.
Okay, so we have no, we don't know where he is. Hopefully he's okay, but for now we're just going to watch the fight, and hopefully maybe he'll come back and join us. In that case, we'll just cut until until we get back to where we were in the episode. That way he at least he can at least watch it with us if he shows up within the hour. We've been waiting for him for like an hour now. I think we should probably just start.
Yeah. No call, no show. That's fair.
Yeah. All right. So, if everyone's ready, well, I'm gonna start the reaction. Okay.
Well, as everyone, I say I'm ready.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. There's also this little screenshot already because we have a little Ask Ketchum in the background here.
And then there's Kyle.
Fuck it. Is there gonna be a South Park episode?
Probably. I can't tell if the guy next to Kyle or the guy next to Asher references anything.
Well,
but
we have Ash versus Yugi coming up.
That's not Yugi though.
Yeah, I know. But
that's just a figure.
We also have Wiz Boopsick in the background here, as well as Simone versus Kyle. This fucking sick ass art.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, guys. So it's a little empty with only two of us, but we're gonna react to Wile versus Tom. Let's do this. All right, ready?
Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. Wait, I forgot to turn on audio.
Oh,
you foolish football! You cost me my dinner. Oh boy.
Wile Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the
Wait, you
Looney
disappeared.
Tunes.
There you are.
Wait 1 second so I can. Okay, good. Everything good?
Yeah, you're good. You're a bouncy boy. You're a bouncy boy. That's good. All right, let's do it.
Tomcat, the powerhouse
It's Pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it, and we're here to deliver.
Yeah.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze
Among Us.
their
Where'd you see Among Us?
voted for
Tournament
it,
champions.
and we're here to deliver.
He's
There's a
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's
Look, there they are.
And there's the, Fall Guy.
Yeah.
And a third thing, I'm not sure if it's a reference or not because it's too far away to make out.
We'll see in the fight.
our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, Luis, come on. Show us what you're cooking, man.
In tales told over a shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity.
Yeah.
To the Sewetmuk, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the Brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the
Oh, fuck. Okay, fuck.
Oh, let me handle this
No,
for ya.
no, I'm locking in. Let me at this. Full name.
Okay, I'll get the next big one now.
Wile Ethelbert Coyote. Species Carnivorous vulgaris. Roadrunnerus digestus. Eatibus anything us. What the fuck? Finishes. Eatus buzz almost anything us. This is a fucking snap cue like Cooper speaks in Italian.
Oh no, these are all the opening gags for a species.
I know, that's a joke. Eus Birdius, Famish Fantasticus, Eternali Famicius, Famicius Vulgaris, Ingenious, Famicius Finicius, Edius Sloberius, Hardheadius, Obedius, Carnivorous Sloberius, Hardheadius Ravenous, Everoredius Ebus, Appetitus Gargantuous, Hungary Fleabagius, Abercanti Vulgarius, Genius Nervous Rex, Grotesque Aptius, Nemesis Rectuli, Doggius Imagori, Porschnuckamus, Terrius Devourus, Caneus Atarius, Desertus, Abrina Indiarchus, Canis Agius, Falucius Flavius, Eternicus, Failurus, Starving Loserus, what the fuck? Reptilius Researchi, Litus, Fastidius Fascistica, Genius Ischemia, Sneakius Starvinus, Sneakium Prius, Desmius, Neverus Lervinus, Gaius Maximus, Neverdanus Appius, Coyote Coyotes Anonymous, Coyotes Among Us, oh my god, Coyotes Succassus, Voculus, no Culus, Coyotes, oh my fucking god, there's gonna be more of this shit, oh my god, fuck. Okay, let me do it. Wait, Coyote, stop, this is something I'm gonna pass through. Oh yeah, no, the American Southwest, hunting is indefatigable prey. Oh, right. You want me? Yes, please do.
Precarious Pupicus, Compellitus Darkius, Coyoteus Fedipus, Coyoteus Shapeshipperus,
Coyoteus Nervius, Barbecuian Lophilicans, Glotius Maximus, Pursuinus Rapinus, Extraneous, Charius Downius.
Oh my god, I feel like I need a fucking joint after all that. I don't even smoke. Holy shit.
Let me just finish this off.
I'll do it. Let me do it. Alright.
No, fine.
Alright, he's 5'8". His birth year was 1937, so about 4 years before me. IQ is he's 207, or so he says. Eternally hungry, most loyal customer, and occasional employee in Acme. Inspired by Mark Twain and pre-1949 chase cartoons. Huh. I didn't know there were cartoons before this. Well, chase cartoons before that.
Yeah, of course there was.
Yeah. Alright, let's continue. Fuck.
Runner. And this modern Wile Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wile was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are incredibly...
Wile occasionally speaks most commonly in this crossover, most common in for bugs, but it was largely silent by KG's instruction. That makes sense, yeah. I know, I did click off.
Adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all. But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast.
Bugs once manually filled the Grand Canyon with normal shovel in seconds. A feat 57,300 times faster than light. Okay. Yeah. He also completely bisected Florida off the United States, which is based.
Good for him.
Yeah.
It's enough to outrun Wile.
Disneyland, though.
What?
R.I.P. Disneyland, though.
And nothing value was lost.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wile's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite.
Here we go. Unconventional weaponry, explosive firearms, bow and arrow, cannons, harpoons, slingshot, crossbows, catapults, grappling hook, club, laser guns, katana, batarangs, heat-seeking missiles, chainsaw, flamethrower, net gun, blasting power, etc. Tools: he has magic paint, rope, giant magics, magnets, quick-drying cement, glue, grease, tar, a 10B volt electromagnet, magnifying lenses, suction cups, chemistry set, fly paper, computers, laser pen, trampoline, radar gun, curling supplies, infrared night view binoculars, special equipment, decoy, dehydratables, disintegration pistol, integrating pistol, as opposed to the integrating one, visibility paint, magnetism gun, mecha coyote, sleeping gas, lightning bolts, book of magic, giant spray, molecular transporter, satellite laser, zero gravity spray, monsterizers and demonsturizer, ice and fire rays, weather control, climatic, time gun, portal tag, strength rate 1000, lightsaber, insta roadrunner and coyotes, roadblocks, universal remote, time travel remote, portable phony bag, hunger gas, hypnotic clarinet, pipe pepper's flute, stray dragon bazooka, instant girl, loony DNA dissolver, etc. Alright, that's a lot.
That'd be a lot of stuff.
I feel like that's going to be another. I feel like it's going to be another page.
Anvils and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I knew it. 1 second. Alright, so we have consumables: triple strength, fortified muscle vitamins, high-speed tonic, earthquake pills, bounciness potion, mutation potion, super speedy pellets, nitro vitamins, etc. Vehicles: he has rockets, UFO, motorcycle, steamroller, jet propelled pogo stick and unicycle, rocket cars, helicopter, airplane, jetpack, spy car, fly broom, monster truck, magic carpet. He has apparel for jet propelled tennis shoes, roller skates, various disguises, Batman suit, a Batman suit, an Iron suit, Iron Man suit, a cactus in costume, a hawk suit, bouncy shoes, magician's outfit, etc. His lance, unfoldable door, fake leg, grand piano, drones, and a green rantling. Shit. They're gonna give him DC. Wait, no, he can't have the Green Lantern ring because he never uses it. He just has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has it. He hasn't used it on screen anywhere ever.
Granted, Daffy Duck could use a Green Lantern ring, so it's not that much of a stretch.
Yes, but Daffy Duck was shown using it.
Yeah. Let's continue.
Reddit favorite.
Many of which he invented himself and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a self-described super genius, Wile has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same
Those results
IQ
tampered
as
with.
a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why
Damn,
not let a
Lucas
soulless
talking.
corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wile is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99%
Damn.
of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clone-O-Matic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile uses is intentionally sabotaged
Yeah.
because Acme's board of directors is exclusively roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break,
Yeah.
but he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures, Wile is still a toon and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed,
Oh,
squashed,
fuck.
exploded.
Okay, fuck. Okay, here we go. So, Toon Force. He has regeneration, shifting, elasticity, immersion, non-physical interaction, peripheral awareness, exemption form physics, weather manipulation, transmutation, magic, levitation, size alteration, hypnosis, exorcism, teleportation, possession, intangibility, manifestation, time travel, duplication, sealing, erasure, and many more. It's a lot.
That is a bunch.
Melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verbed for the last 87 years straight without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of Sewetmuk legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and
Yeah.
even left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. Yeah, so close.
Believe it or not, there is
here
actually
we
a
go.
biological reason for these abilities. Loony DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the loony ones. And it's what lets
Okay, hold on
them
a second.
survive fatal damage up
Okay, here we go. Hold on a second. Real quick. In addition to Daffy's survival of Total Erasure on 2 occasions, other tunes like Furble have returned from soul destruction, and Bugs has returned from informational destruction in Space Jam: A New Legacy. So, I knew it. They did bring up Space Jam 2. Bugs Bunny can regenerate at the.
I said we wouldn't.
That's too bad we're talking about now. The Bugs Bunny can regenerate from the informational level. He's on the same level as Simone the Digger.
You were really quiet for a bit. I don't understand why.
Uh-huh. Yeah? Fucking... I fucking all this people making all those Wiley Tom memes of Simone Kyle makes sense.
Those were words. I didn't understand them, but they were words.
Oh my god, dude. Can you not hear what I say at all?
No, I'm being literal this time.
Oh,
I
shit.
did not understand a word you said outside of the words Wiley, Tom, and I think comic.
Space Jam is canon. Bugs Bunny can regenerate from the informational level. He's on the same tier as Simone the Digger.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I might have to check and see if I slur too much because I don't.
You are going a little bit stuttery.
Yeah.
up to being fully erased off the page, essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the coyote when he looks down.
Yeah.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wile developed a counter to this immortality, the Loony DNA Dissolver, which leaves Toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was Wile's experience as a veteran Toon that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Exactly.
Okay, so Naruto.
Yeah.
And just
Oh
like
my God.
Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced Toons like Wile who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
Oh my God.
And that means Wile should be capable of replicating feats and abilities
Oh, fuck.
performed by any other Looney Tune,
Oh,
like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
shit.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter
Oh fuck!
transmogrifier
One
to
second. Universal feats are common even for weak tunes. Elmira Duff survived the end of the universe. The Warners caused a Big Bang, and Plucky once pulled a new universe from his pocket and unfurled it at 1.9 quintillion times light speed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god, I don't think you're ready for this.
Suck up the entire universe.
And then
The
suck
word-
up the animator
Oh.
animating
Oh my
his
God.
universe.
And then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wiley's got
What
a cushy
the fuck?
10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject.
Okay, hold on a second. Blew up the sun, grew to the size of a planet, turned into a constellation twice, survived an impact the size of North America, withstood smashing a portion of the moon, matched runners in measurable speed, scored on the moons, on the Monstars and Don Cheadle. Again, Space and Chew. So, we can't escape.
The Monstars or Space Jam 1?
Don Cheadle was Space Jam too.
You keep going quiet for a random bit of millisecond. It's weird.
Hunted, Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny, Marten the Martian, the Energizer Bunny, and the Geico Gecko. Of course.
Of course.
Of
He needs
course.
car insurance. Do you see how much stuff he goes through?
Honestly, he's just running everywhere. American transportation system is just awful.
Yes, it is.
Failure at his
Probably-
life
it's
mission.
probably done by Acme.
Shit, we're probably gonna be Looney Tunes ourselves right now.
Dark times.
He's helped stop a meteor from destroying Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball, and even, whoa, snap, caught the Roadrunner! Oh, wait, never mind, so damn close!
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842 times.
Oh my fucking God.
Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
Holy
That
shit.
takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander,
Miles Murphy's.
otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God,
Yeah.
we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
Oh boy, here we
The
go.
guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry,
Oh, hello.
Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping tune abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession.
Okay, hold on a second. While other Looney Tunes creatives like Michael Maltese have asserted that they are unaware of these rules, Jones outlined them himself clearly in his autobiography. Okay.
Multi-products
So they're
and the
just
fact
tied
that
to his
no outside
tuned DNA.
What now?
I said they're probably just tied to his tuned DNA because, well, that's how his creator made him.
I think that's going to supersedes physics entirely, the genetic material entirely.
force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
Oh,
God
fuck.
nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In
yeah.
all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you
Yeah.
expect from our fanatical furry fail son? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks, for Wile E. Coyote.
Fuck, that might be a problem though.
Yeah.
If he's cosmically ordained to fail, that means he can't. That means that means that he might not be able to win at all.
Yeah, I mean, Tom does have wins.
Yeah. Even though he can die more
also-
often, he can still win.
Yeah, but
The year
he
was
can win.
1939.
Haven't you heard Clayman from the Suicide Squad Isekai?
No, I don't.
Tom's the hero in Tom and Jerry.
Let's see about yeah.
War raged in Europe between the British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of their names'
Okay,
origin.
here we go.
we'll-
Please let me.
All right, go off, King.
Yes. Name: Thomas D. Jasper Cat. Ooh, I didn't know his middle name was second middle name was
Yeah,
Jasper.
Jasper was like his original name in like the original pilot episode, I think.
Oh, yeah. Birth year, 1994.
1940.
Read? Oh, boy. My bad.
Can't read.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Breed, British Shorthair. Inspired by a certain rubber pirate. Portrayed by 11 voice actors. There are satellites named after Tom and Jerry. Has a look-alike cousin who's scared of mice. I've seen him. He is just as cute as Tom. Filled in for Alice in Wonderland, Sherlock Holmes, The Wizard of Oz, and, of course, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and more.
Yeah. You'll talk about Charlie and Chocolate Factory thing.
I actually don't think it's that bad a movie.
Sorry, did you say something? Yeah, you said your Avatar movie. You didn't see any words.
F. You.
Nope, still not hearing anything.
William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse duo became the undisputed kings of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence ensues,
Poor guy.
and Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Across Tom and Jerry history, Tom has been under various household and numbers. As such, these owners cannot give me used to identify the era of their cartoons. Yeah, like this one. Ugh.
Yeah.
Let's say very much from the 1940s.
Oh,
And
God.
if you're like me, all you wanted to see was Tom wipe that smug smirk off that little rat's face. Despite my well-documented hatred of cats, even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, big yawn.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators. They can run up to 30 miles per hour, leap 6 feet high, and despite being commonly perceived as nocturnal, they're actually crepuscular and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British Shorthair. They're strong, stocky Roman cats
Garfield.
bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom has collected a crazy assortment of weapons in his war against mouse kind. Sure, most of it is the
Oh,
stuff you can
fuck,
find
here we
around
go.
the average
Okay,
American
okay,
household,
okay,
like
here we go.
base.
Do you want to read it?
Conventional weaponry, boomerang, boxing glove, household objects, garden equipment, construction site gear, mining tools, improvisational weaponry, parachutes, ice skates, wrecking ball, monoculars, whatever.
Monoculars.
Never heard of those before.
Like-
Baseball bat, butterfly net, cat toys, decor sign, fireworks sticks, frying pan, glass cutters, lead pipe,
Rebar.
kitchen appliance, rebar, sorry, I always get those two mixed up. Kitchen appliances, wheel skates, etc. Wartime supply, bombs, tear gas, gas masks, swords, rapiers, pistols, shotguns, machine guns, landmines, dynamite sticks, gasoline barrels, cannon, miniature rockets, sonar, radar, a comical amount of other various firearms and or explosives, etc. Special equipment, anti-dog spray, horseshoe magnet, vanishing cream, invisibility potions, invisibility ink, poisonous potions, rewind remote, magic lies potions, smart cap, ogre tooth, wishbone, spring tonic, extra potent vitamins, genie lamp, laser cannon, magic painting, lightning bug, stat boosting perks and potions, fairy star, a magic ring, and etc.
Tomcat's a war criminal.
No.
He's,
You don't see mustard gas on that list.
I do see landmines though.
And
I'm pretty sure landmines are technically banned from warfare. Oh, and on themes
and why are they depicted so much in warfare?
I don't know, because they're bad. They're made for vehicles, not people.
Fair.
Yeah.
But of course, mice aren't people.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Baseball bats, lead pipes,
And guns! Lots and lots of guns.
Oh,
but
fuck.
he's
All right, go on. Part 2, let's go.
Wood, clubs, saws, hammers, mallets, spoons, beams, fishing pole, etc. Magic wands and books of spells. Transmutation, object fusion, levitation, flight, size manipulation, poofing spells, water creation and manipulation, electricity creation and manipulation, flying daggers, snowstorms, magic reflection, and Trader's Cap. Trader's Curse. Oh, sorry. Blech. Vehicles, cat car, cat jet, robo-cat, remote control rocket, biplane car, truck, motorboat, etc. Apparel, night armor, rocket boots, space suits, fly suits, jetpacks, any disguise he wants, etc.
He's got wackier things like a magic wand, a robo-cat, vanishing cream, and a smart cap that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
I'm partial to the Sword of Light and Dark, which severs you from your own shadow, or the Rewind Remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the
I love this. I love this movie so much.
Spelled with K's, of course, but just the cat part.
Hold on a second.
Tom's arsenal.
Hold on a second. Let me lock in real quick. In Tom and Jerry, The Fast and the Fury, the cat vehicles slice through Australia, destroy Mount Everest, swirl the Atlantic Ocean, close the Grand Canyon, and move the Great Wall of China. Alright.
Destroy the Great Wall of China, not move.
Yeah,
but probably did move during the destruction.
I must have got mixed up with Mount or something like that.
Heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but little known cat fact, he has 9 lives, as established in the episode Heavenly Puss.
Yeah.
Oh, Wiz was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny.
Very funny. Even if Tom starts to use his lives up, he has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell.
Awesome.
Where all cats go.
Extremely hardcore for a tune.
Okay, hold on a second.
Toon Force, Hammer Space, Extreme Temperature Resistance, Electricity, Whole
Elasticity.
Movement Exemption, Elasticity, doy. Imagination Actualization, Shape-Shifting, Non-Corporeal Interactivity. Interactivity. Man, I am just...
Do you want me to read? I can read.
No, I got it. Regeneration, Sentient Art, Cloning, Soul Scaring,
Scarring.
Teleportation... Scarring, really?
Yes, so scarring.
Reality warping, fourth wall awareness and manipulation, 9 lives, levitation and fly, dimensional travel, elemental manipulation, and many more.
Yeah.
There isn't much of a limit to what Tom can do. He can clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Yeah, if you only watch the classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock.
Here we go.
Tom and Jerry gets buck wild, much like the actual inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
Dodoy Whiz. They were actually named after the 2 characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles roused the time.
Alright, hold on a second. Here we go.
You want to take care of this one?
Yeah, I'll take care of this one. He lifted his son, obliterated a planet-busting asteroid, ruined several countries with his vehicles, dodged lasers and lightning, ran past 2 exosystems, launched into space by an explosion, took Jerry's punishment for over 80 years, defeated Jerry Bush drooping in the abyss. Oh, that's mobile game stuff. We're getting to mobile game stuff. Here we go.
Woo! Mobile games.
Tom destroyed a planet-busting asteroid, lifted up the sun, and was blown up into a constellation. And he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He taked an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone Age and has run through space at massively...
Hold on a second. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Tom scales the screwy squirrel in Drooping, having defeated the latter in Tom and Jerry, the Magic Ring, the GBA. Droopy was superior to a criminal who outran the animation reel strip. Screwy Squirrel was fast enough to be in 2 places at once mid-combat. Holy shit.
Yep.
faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it?
Ah.
Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase.
Oh boy.
Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan,
What
Erlong
is
Chase,
going on?
battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King
Oh, no.
I told
mountain,
you.
leading
I
the goddess
told
Celeste to
you.
declare the
Yeah.
two the strongest warriors
What?
in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry.
Oh my
They were
God.
even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent creature that consumed the tree of life.
I wasn't ready
whose
for this.
branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors use the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
What the fuck?
Well, it may sound completely
Oh
insane.
my god, okay, yep, okay. There's little to suggest that the Tom and Jerry slash MGM multiverse contains an infinite cosmos within it. However, the Tree of Life must at least encompass the heavenly abyss and time, in the heavenly abyss and earth realms, as the darkness threatens all of Chase's worlds. Sure, why not? Why not? You know, why not?
Insane. It is.
I brought up
Chase
the
is
gods.
a Chinese.
I brought up the gods.
Hold on a second.
Well, it may sound completely insane. It is. Chase is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner
Yeah.
Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals some heavenly push.
No.
Friendly rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
I have no idea who's gonna win.
Tom.
Do you think so? Because I'm pretty sure it's looking up the universe, and then the universe of the animators put some like at Gurren Lagann level dimensional type tearing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but two things. First, while Wile has the better arsenal and stuff, Tom's just has the better skills. And second, Wile must lose.
Maybe. I'm gonna contrast you. I'm gonna say Wiley's gonna win, but I'm also gonna put my 2 cents to say it might end up as a tie.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
say that.
All right.
that.
All right.
Tom gonna win. Tom win.
All right. I'm on Wiley's side team. Let's do it.
Guess what?
Yeah, Death Battle
has
shirt.
merch now.
That's right, Boomstick, and you can pick some up for yourself on our brand new website, deathbattle.gg.
Just click the merch tab at the top.
Yeah.
We've got mugs, stickers, shirts, and more.
I'm partial to the official researcher's notebook. I promise it's not
Not
a
de-
death note.
not
See,
Death
it
Note.
says so right on the cover.
Not Death Note.
Sure. There's also exclusive merch for website members, like my beer cooler, which keeps my beer nice and cold. And I guess, theoretically, other beverages too.
Yeah.
Then there's the limited time
Oh.
Game Over tee, which won't be available much longer, so if you want it, go grab it quick.
We'll be releasing more stuff throughout the year.
might
so
get a
check
sticker
back
pack.
for
It
updates.
looks
Picking up
cute.
an item or two really helps support independent Death Battle, so we want to say a big thank you to everybody that's already placed an order.
Head over to deathbattle.gg and pick the piece of Death Battle swag that's right for you.
All right.
All right, the combatants
Here
are
we
set.
go.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
Fuck, it's gonna be hard.
It's time for a Death Battle!
Oh, it's been a while since we
I'll
had two characters that weren't
Oh, by the way,
Fortnite.
do you want to know what the track name of this episode is?
Tell me.
Wild Tomfoolery.
Brilliant.
Okay, let's do this. Luis, Show us what you cooked. Yeah, it's being transported. I like it. It's nice. House mouse. Mouse asshole discuss. A domestic cat.
Felinius, Catius, Preparius, Victimus.
Of course.
Perpetuous Victimus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh. Meepus. Greater. Canis Schmuckus. Okay. This is already kind of cooking already. Fight, because champions. Nice. Amazing. Oh, they're running off the wall runner. Well, he cost me way dinner. Oh my god. This fight's amazing already. It hasn't even started yet. Boom. Yeah, get him. Get him. Leave. Oh. Of course. Oh. Fuck. It's worse all of a sudden. What?
Come on, you apes! You wanna live forever!
Oh, what the hell?
And talk.
Yep, invisibility. The fat lady. Oh. Yep. Oh, fucking plane. Oh no, all his lives are gone. High speed tonic. Yep. Oh fuck, they're going. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Yeah, fuck. Oh no! Oh fuck! They broke out! They broke out! She's not coming. Yeah, get him! Spike him. Oh, fuck, man. Oh. Hey, won.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Oh, thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Yeah.
Considering coyotes eat cats, I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with
Okay.
universe-threatening.
Hold on a second. Okay. While a tree of life encompasses at least 3 finite universes, the animator's universe transcends Looney Tunes as a whole, which encompasses an infinite universe, the Serververse, and millions of timelines.
Phenomena, but comparing Wile to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light,
Okay. Even out on a second. Even outside of Skinny Tomorrow, Wile outdoes Tom's quantifiable speed feats. He is massively faster than light feats, are more numerous and practice, and his skills to low-tier tunes like Plucky, who are faster than anything in Tom and Jerry, even accounting for Chase. Makes
sense.
Wile could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile gets the edge in stats.
Wile's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not, even eliminating the device.
Okay, arsenal comparison. Here we go. Okay, they're even in the they're both even in the exit, enter, and exit mediums. The transmutation, duplication, stat amps, all size multiplication. Teleportation is visibly elemental manipulation, wish granting, reality warping. Advantage: Tomcat. Trader curse ensured Acme gear would fail, and the smart cap increased intelligence and odds winning. Advantage: Wile. Better regeneration. Full erasure is greater than ashes. Magnetism countered Tom's tag, including smart cap. More varied time manipulation could steal souls. Countering Tom's line lines, various forms of mind control. Of course, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
That have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA.
The Looney DNA Dissolver can suppress regeneration greater than Tom's that functions similar to his. The official Warner Bros. Spirit count even states that Tom and Jerry meets the criteria of being loony and toony, suggesting it would be vulnerable to the Dissolver's effect. Yeah, okay.
DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the loony ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
Yeah.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile's character as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place. Space Jam.
Yeah.
Where Wile yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel,
Yeah.
more than anyone else. But
Told
according
ya.
to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile's
Acme also plays a substantial role in Wile's failures, potentially even having a hand in all of them. In Cartoons Network Acme Hour TV spot, he immediately caught the runner by simply using a generic brand equipment. Alright.
cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner, or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for, Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wile couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA Dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations.
Even outside of the DNA dissolver, Wile could put Tom down permanently via stealing his soul, freezing him for in time forever, or hypnotizing him into killing himself. All things Wile has done before. In contrast, Tom's only win condition is turning DNA dissolver against Wile. Okay.
Huh.
On the
But that was a way
Coyote.
simpler win
And
condition, though.
What now?
But Tom had the simpler win condition, though.
Yeah, Tom had but Tom's only win condition was turning the DNA dissolver against Wile. If Wile just didn't use that, it didn't have that, he still had other options he can use.
I guess.
Yeah.
Especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wile's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wile, whereas Wile's superior strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile gave one hell of a chase and left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
The winner is Wile
Yeah.
Coyote.
Well done. Well earned. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he finally got a W.
I will give it
I'll,
to him,
I'll
although
take.
I still feel like Tom should have won.
Yeah.
That's just my fan, but that's just me being a bigger fan of Tom than Wiley.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about next time. Let's see what's happening next time. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be Aang versus the Traveler from Genshin Impact or some shit like that.
I really hope it's not another thing I'm regretting. I don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Next
not
time
wanna see.
on Death Battle.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Miles Morales?
Oh, why? Oh,
No.
Subscribe and join as a
fuck. This is gonna be
This is gonna be.
a stomp.
Oh, I'm not sure if that's actually going to go to Miles or Deku.
No, it's definitely going to be a stomp in Deku's favor because there's no way Miles is going to hit as hard as Deku has ever had, unless they bring out some obscure comic book shit.
Well, yeah, but Deku would have to land that hit.
Yeah, but he's fast enough to do that. Especially with the area effect it has on him. It has, because let's be real, the dude can make punches reach the size of the mountains.
True, but
I
guess it's going to come down to agility versus speed.
It's there's nothing Spider-Man has that Deku doesn't have. Like, this is a stomp. This is gonna be a stomp.
If you say so.
This is gonna be all right. That's gonna be it for me, guys. We'll hope to see you guys later. I'll add Wile to the poster, and then hopefully we'll see. I'm hoping hopefully we'll see if Defoe's cooking something. There might be like some obscure comic book thing that's happening, that's going on, where Spider-Man just gets like a super massive buff to stuff. So,
Well, who knows?
all right. See you guys
Everyone
next.
later.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.